Good morning, YouTube. So this morning I decided to swap out since I got a P0087. Few people online said it could be the high pressure pump. I disconnected it. I unplugged it from here. Usually, if it's the back one, it turns off because you're basically disconnecting this one. And what ended up happening is that I disconnected and it stayed on. So I was like, "Yo, I put the back one and that one like about 2 weeks ago. It can't. It's impossible." So I went ahead and I noticed that the fuel rail pressure through my dad's computer was giving me like 79, 80 something, like too low. And according to the status, you should have your fuel rail pressure on idle at least 270 or 250 something, 260 something, to 300. Now, what happened was that as soon as I noticed that and that this one wasn't, since I had the old one there, because I didn't measure it through since the cam driven one, I didn't measure it through a gauge or anything. I unplugged it and I made sure that all the air was out, that it spit out everything, so there was no clog on the system because it actually spit out to where I had my toolbox all the way over here. And I was like, nah, the back one I don't think is the problem. So the precision one was actually good. The one that I ordered from the American guy with the American flag, their little American flag, so you can see that no one's perfect, is the one giving defects. So that one now I gotta send it back, send them a message, send it back, and all that, because I don't know who's making these parts. Like Dave from Utah says, a lot of these parts are shit. I've had to change that low pressure fuel pump 4 months ago. So now the car is revving good and running good. So I want to clean it up and see what dealer. I'm gonna tell them, hey, look, for the job that I do, I honestly I can't have this car. It's really not that the best of the comfort. I thought it would be all right since supposedly these are economic. And as soon as I went ahead and did the high pressure pump, everything kind of like got better. So basically, right now we're gonna try to see if we could trade it in and get something newer and more comfortable, like an SUV or something. So, and then this one I ordered already the part because it has to be a special tool to be able to take out the head. I think it's an M8, M9. I think it's an M9 because he says that was a 9 millimeter. So yesterday we went ahead and gutted it completely. I have to get there's a cap over there that is no good. I wet sand these better, micro polish them, so I could be able to get to those bolts that they're special. You see how thin they made them. And then the way that you have to take this out is that you have to take out that one, just like the cam, because if not, you can mess something up. But these have like kind of a spring, so I doubt they'll get messed up. But so you don't mess up nothing, you're supposed to take out that one, that one, that one, that one, and like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. And the reason why they do that is so like they do half a turn, so it goes out even, doesn't put more pressure on one side than the other. The torque converter is there. Right now would have been great to put a torque converter, so the transmission clutches are brand new. But since my wife took care of her stuff, the transmission wasn't really having a problem. Only when it was cold, the second gear stay a little long. But we're gonna clean this up. Not today or nothing. We're waiting basically on that part so I can pull the head and then take the block to go get home. My machine shop is gonna hone it. My friend Mikey and the deck do it, or we could get a new head. Since this one looks, he says that these heads are bulletproof on the Scions. That inclusive, this Scion was built to 2019. Well, not the Scion, but these engines. It was one of the best four-cylinder, or the best four-cylinder that Toyota has made. It's called the 1NZ. A Yaris, Echoes use them. I think it's 2012 or some shit like that. Prius, and you see how this doesn't come off. See, Thank God that those gears are good, but look at that. Then the seal here, gotta clean it, everything up completely, because this engine was disgusting. But very organized. I've stayed amazed. It's true with that buddy. So he goes, even the caps, they tell you the intake sides. The intake sides, it says E1, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5. Same thing here. E1, E2, E3, and it shows you the arrows pointing that way. So it's like every cap, it's impossible to get lost. They go exactly where they're at. Pretty cool. All right. Well, that's where we are now with my wife's build, waiting. Other parts are over here. We have everything there. We're gonna put new timing chain guides, everything. Everything's up there. So not too bad, man. Day by day.